Friday Night SmackDown in 10 minutes. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to... You're listening to the Wrestling Takeover. What is your name? With your host, Jordan Turner, who's always gonna keep it real.
Come on, King.
Inside and outside the ring.
Let me make myself clear.
He's got the fans behind him, King.
It's time to take over, King.
Are you ready?
He's all fired up now, King. Take over.
Let's go.
Yo, what's poppin', gang? What it is? Welcome back to the Wrestling Takeover podcast. This is your new home for bold takes, real talk, and creative perspective. If you're tired of the same recycled wrestling talk, I'm telling y'all right now, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, because most importantly, we keep it real and we keep it raw. Let's get right into. We ain't talking about Monday Night Raw tonight, though. We talking about Friday Night SmackDown. 10-minute review. I got all my notes. We got ready to go. Let's tap right into it, man. Let's tap in. Overall, the 3-hour format of Friday Night SmackDown. You know, I seen the report today that Friday Night SmackDown is going to remain a 3-hour show for the foreseeable future. I think that's fucking lame, but it is what it is. I thought SmackDown was decent tonight with a decent main event segment. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to keep it transparent with y'all. I'm not really all that invested in John Cena and Logan Paul versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. I'm not. I really don't care about it, if I'm going to be frank with y'all. And from what we've seen tonight, in the closing arc of Friday Night SmackDown, it seems like we are going to be getting Cody Rhodes versus John Cena once again. Maybe at SummerSlam. Who knows? But we're definitely going to get a rematch between John Cena and Cody Rhodes. But let's get right into the rest of the show, man. We actually started off the show for Friday Night SmackDown. We kicked things off with the triple threat match with the qualifier for the women's Money in the Bank. We got Naomi, we got Jade Cargill, and we got Nia Jax. Y'all know me. I don't sugarcoat anything. I keep it 100. You feel me? We keep it real, honest opinions. I thought this match was a little bit all over the place, a little bit clunky at times, especially in the last couple minutes of this match. At the end of the day, Naomi got the win. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all this right now, right? Naomi and her heel turn is the best work of her entire WWE career, bar none. Simple and plain. This heel turn, proceed with caution. Love it. I love it. Man, Naomi, she's hurt, bro. You know, we want to talk about, who's him? Nah, we need to talk about who's her in WWE, and I think Naomi is definitely her. She qualified, she got the win, right decision, right outcome, the heavy favorite when it comes to the women's Money in the Bank. I will be doing my preview and predictions next week, so stay tuned to that on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube for my preview and predictions for WWE Money in the Bank. Like I said, opener, but the right outcome was assessed with Naomi. She got the dub. I want to comment on Naomi, man. You know, like I said, Naomi's doing the best work of her entire career. And I'm going to tell you this right now, man. That promo that Naomi cut was brutal. Bro, that shit was crazy with herself and Bianca Belair. You know, Naomi had this to say. You know, Bianca, it wouldn't be good for you and your mama to be in a wheelchair. I mean, is she taking lessons from Christian or not? For me, in my opinion, it seems like Naomi's taking peeps, no pun intended, from Christian in AEW when it comes to attacking families with jabs and shit like that. You feel me? Christian is the king of that. Looking like we got a queen and Naomi taking personal jabs at Bianca Belair. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I will continue to repeat myself. We got to get Bianca Belair turning heel, man. We need a new kind of edge to Bianca Belair. I don't know when that's going to happen or if we're ever going to get it, but we got to get something like that. We've seen the stare down between Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. So that's real interesting to see how that's going to transpire. Is Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair going to get involved and potentially cost Naomi at Money in the Bank? Again, stay tuned for my preview predictions this upcoming week for WWE Money in the Bank. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth into what I think is going to be taking place. So we had the men's Money in the Bank qualifier match. We got Jacob Fatu, we got Andrade, and we got Carmelo Hayes. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Jacob Fatu did not win. He didn't need this at all. He was protected. The motherfucker didn't even get pinned. I ain't mad about that. Andrade, he is a guy that got the win tonight. And WWE's fucked up because they put Carmelo Hayes and Andrade in the same match. And both men desperately need a win. And Andrade got that win. I'm happy for Andrade. I'm a fan of Andrade. I'm happy he's a part of the Money in the Bank. And I ain't going to hold you, though. I'm going to keep it stat with y'all. I don't know what's going on legitimately with Carmelo Hayes, but the wrestling community is fucking pissed at Triple H and how he's portraying, quote unquote, Carmelo Hayes. You know, I'm going to keep it a stat. Carmelo Hayes is not him right now. He's not acting like, quote unquote, him. The stuff with The Miz, I'm going to say it like this. I want to see where that goes before I completely go nuclear on the partnership between Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. Carmelo Hayes didn't get the win tonight. And I know a lot of people are pretty upset about that. I know a lot of people are genuinely upset that Carmelo Hayes did not get the win tonight, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Triple H feels about Carmelo Hayes. I don't know if he lost feeling with Carmelo Hayes. I'm not sure, y'all, but it definitely sucks to see Carmelo Hayes in the position that he's in right now. But I think at the end of the day, he'll be just fine. Let's move along with Friday Night SmackDown, man. We got Julia. She is eyeing the Women's United States title. Julia is not winning this Women's Money in the Bank. Again, I will give you guys my preview predictions on the Women's Money in the Bank this upcoming week. Stay tuned for that. But it looks like Julia is eyeing the Women's United States title. I'm with that. Listen, Zelina Vega, I'm happy that she is the United States champion. God bless her. Good for her. But Julia is eyeing that title. That title's going right to Julia. We need a fighting champion. We need somebody who is going to bring prestige to that United States title. And Julia is the right person to do that. Julia is not winning Money in the Bank. She don't need to. Even though the Women's Money in the Bank is star-studded. It's the greatest lineup in Money in the Bank history when it comes to the women. And Julia, she might not win Women's Money in the Bank, but you're looking at your new Women's United States champion. So that's going to be real interesting. Like I said, we got the stuff with John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso and Logan Paul. Don't really care about that, to be brutally honest with y'all. But the tag team division. I want to end it with this, y'all. The tag team division in WWE. I still feel like we need to get one set of tag team titles floating between Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. I still feel that way. I will forever feel that way because I feel like WWE doesn't have a lot of depth when it comes to the tag team division on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. But I'm not going to hold you. The way the WWE is utilizing the tag team division on Friday Night SmackDown, I love what we're getting so far. We got DIY, we got the Street Profits, we got the Wyatt Six, right? We got a lot of teams, and that's great. You know, the thing is, though, there's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of teams. So I still feel we need to bring in the whole tag team division as one. But it looks like WWE is trying to resuscitate the tag team division, even though we got the same damn fucking segment last week. SmackDown is really repetitive. It's not really a good show. WWE overall, I feel like is lacking in that excitement. I ain't gonna hold you. It's lacking in that excitement. But at the end of the day, I thought SmackDown was decent tonight. The highlights of what we seen tonight was Naomi, for me personally. Naomi's doing the best work of her entire career. A lot of people want her to win Money in the Bank. I'm one of them. Again, I will go a little bit more in depth this week when I do the preview and predictions for Money in the Bank. Overall, SmackDown tonight was a thumbs up. We've seen some story progression from Julia, Zelina Vega, Naomi winning the number one contenders opportunity, and Andrade, a shocker, winning the qualifier, and Carmelo Hayes not getting it is pissing off a lot of people. So it is what it is, man. I got a little bit more that I want to talk about this week of the state of the WWE casual conversation, where I'm going to go a little bit more in depth into all of this stuff. So stay tuned for this week on that. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, tapping in with me. Be sure to subscribe to the Wrestling Takeover podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Also, comment down below on this video. Let me know what you guys think of everything that happened on SmackDown tonight. And with this review, I will be commenting on your guys' comments, man. I want to get interactive with you guys. I want to see what y'all have to say about it. Let me know. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. And I'll see you guys on the next upload.